Hello, this is Harry Payton. I am the host of Naomi's Son. This is season 1, episode 4. Season 1, episode 4. Naomi's Son, my podcast. Today, unveiling my book by a similar name. I am ecstatic to unveil my autobiography / legacy book. I put it together because the pastor of my church always encourages his members to tell their story. I am Black history, and this is my history. 492 pages from birth until now. I look for there to be part 2 because I'm trying to remain healthy, though I am a senior citizen. This is the cover. That is my beautiful mother. It is actually a wraparound picture. That's the last picture that my mother and I took together. I was going to an award ceremony, and she, of course, was the proud mother. If you look closely, you can see we're wearing similar colors. Look even closer, you look at my ring finger. I have a ring that matches my suit and dark sunglasses. Kind of reminds you of me now. This book just goes through my history, is entitled Naomi's Son. Born in Harlem, raised in Newark's projects, my journey to becoming CEO of HPINC. Thank you, Lord. This book, again, details my life, living in the projects, living in Harlem first, living in the projects, going on to an Ivy League school, birth of my first biological daughter, Shahara, my marriage, my single dad life, my community activism, and some of my greatest moments of being a papa. That's the secret word for grandpa. I don't use the old person word. My trip to China, talking about my company, HPINC, another blessing, my retirement. I talk about regrets. This book unveiled that I still have unresolved traumas, though I don't worry about them in my everyday life. When I had to go to this book, I realized those traumas are still down in my gut. And several times during writing the book, it really affected me, almost as if it affected me then. And I realized, Peyton, you are overcome. You put those things way back in your mind so they didn't stop you, but they still there. More about that later. The book is available on Amazon Books, and certainly you can get it, but it's a family book. It's for Paytons I've never met. Generations of Paytons will know my story. And to kind of back that up, earlier I had my family, my brothers and sisters, put together a Payton paternal ancestry. That's on my father's side. So further investigation of the Paytons. I look for my ancestors, not my ancestors, but my future generations to do some more research, connect where we came from. But again, this book is out. I'm so happy. It took close to 2 years to write it, but it was a labor of love. To God be the glory. My mother, Naomi, I am her son. More about that in future podcasts. To God be the glory. I am Naomi's son. And James Sr. But my greatest influence was my stay-at-home mother, Naomi Hayden.